Hey everyone, so I wanted to do a real quick video on how to use the Craft and Bestie Sublimation sticker paper. This is what it looks like. It's shiny on this side. This is the glossy white. And I've already printed my photo out and I mirrored it. And I have a Caesar Romeo, so for those of you who have the Caesar Romeo cutter, it has this triangle on the bottom, which needs to be on this side, but you want to mirror it. Because we're doing sublimation, we mirror everything in sublimation. So according to the instructions, it says put it on 370 degrees, 40 seconds. So let's see how this works. And I have my butcher paper underneath because I don't want to mess up my heat press. So I have my paper, shiny side up, and I have my sublimation, which is Craft and Besties as well. I'm just going to place it on top. Just align it exactly on top of the sticker paper. I want to cover that, and I'm going to press it for 40 seconds. Alright, it is done, and I'm going to just lift it up and pull the sheet off, and look, all the ink came off on this sheet of paper here, and it's curling a little bit, I guess, because it's still hot. Maybe that's how it's done. And it feels a little bit rough right now. But I noticed that if you use a wet paper towel, it'll get that roughness, I don't know, grainy feel off of it. So I am going to go over to my other workstation and then wet it, wipe it off, and then let's see how it goes from there. Okay, so I have this, and I have my wet paper towel, and I'm just going to wipe it off. And this is also a chance to see if any of the ink will come off after you sublimated it. And nope, there's no color on it. So that's a good thing. Let me take my dry paper towel and just dry it up. It now feels like it originally did when I first took the paper out before I printed on it. So it has that glossy look again. So after you press, I will say that it has the grainy feel on it and it has a dull look, but just take a wet paper towel, wipe it off, and then dry it off with a dry one. So now I'm going to put it inside my cutter, and then let's see how it cuts. All right, so it's reading the registration marks now, and it should start cutting right now. And I will come back after it's finished cutting. All right, so it's done cutting. Let's see if it cut all the way through. And yes, it did. So you just want to lift up just the corner of the paper. You don't want to take the whole thing off just in case it didn't cut all the way through, because it's probably impossible to line it back up where you originally put it in your machine. But in this case, it did cut all the way through, so I'm happy. All right, so let's take this out. All right. Yep, it cut perfectly. Perfect. So now I have the little strips that I can just take off. So I love how this works because you can just wipe it off like I said, and no ink comes off. So in that case, for the sublimation paper, it's the ink release for me. And on the sticker paper, it's the smudge free for me. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.